Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It feels like it's been a long time since I've been crafting, but I only haven't been crafting for 5 days pretty much. That's because I had to keep a secret. We actually went over to New Zealand. I live in Australia, and that is because we were to surprise my mother-in-law for her 80th birthday in New Zealand. And the whole surprise was organized by my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. And I had to really keep it a secret just in case my mother-in-law was listening to me watching my YouTube channel. So I am back to Australia and I have done some crafting. So I am going to share with you guys what I have been making using the December release of the KSCRAFT cutting dies of the 2026 Valentine words. I have used the cherry sentiments, the cherry bows in the big size and the smaller size. I have used the cherry bag topper. I have used the cherry shaker, and I have been making lots of fantasy flower using the fantasy flower plate that was released much prior. I absolutely love this fantasy flower plate, and you guys are going to see what I have done with those as well. So first off, this is a December release project share, but I need to show you all of my fantasy flowers that I have made. I did start making these before I went over to New Zealand, but I have so many so I can use it for my project shares and also for gifting as well. So I'm going to quickly show you some. So these are the ones that I have like double layered and then double layered another cluster and then put them together. So pretty, right? I'm not going to show you all of those because they're pretty much similar looking. This is the one where I layered like the smallest and then the next size up and then the next size up, just in the same direction. And these are the ones I layered them in same direction, but I made two cluster and put them in little slightly different direction to make these. They are so pretty, you guys. Then I have like these ones here where I just have them in same direction. Now this is the flower plate that you can use to do it in same direction to make it stunningly beautiful like this. Some flower plates, you have to use them like alternate the petals to make it into a flower shape. But this is the flower design that you can just do them either like this, or just to have them all layered on top of each other like this in the same direction. And these are the ones I haven't curled. They're flat, but they're pretty as is as well. They are so, so pretty. And I've been using like Maggie Holmes puffy stickers for my middle center part. They are so, so pretty. I have all of those. I've also done some with the sequin in the middle, like a giant sequin with a little pearl flat back in the middle. So you can use your little puffy stickers and gem stickers to decorate your middle section. You can even use your sequin piece at the bottom underneath the resin rose as well. This is where I have done a sequin with the enamel sticker. So pretty, right? I absolutely love this fantasy flower set from KSCRAFT, and I wanted to show it to you guys how pretty they are. And I have been using the Maggie Holmes Parasol Collection colors right there. So now I'm going to show you my words that I've been making. This one is from the Valentine words set, the 2026. I absolutely love the roundness of the font style so much. I love the thickness of the font as well. In this one, you get 5 words, but I used one in another thing I'm going to show you. So let me just put it up on my hand to show you up close. Hugs and kisses. I double layered the shadow word piece, one in the mint, one in the pastel tone. And then I used the foam glitter to do the letters. So, so pretty, aren't they? And they're really, really great size to add to your projects and your Memdex card as well. The next one are the cherry sentiments. I have them made like this. I use the glitter red. It's kind of glitter cardstock, but in a more matte style and no chunky glitter on it. And it's just so pretty, you guys. I double layered the shadow piece with the pattern paper and the red. Then I did the word piece with the pearlescent pink. This one says Cherry Amour, Your Cherry Cute, and then the cherry on top. Cherry. So those are what I made, and I got to use another one on another project I'm going to be sharing. And then I moved on to making the cherry bows, you guys, and these are the smaller size ones. So you get the stitched leaf part as well as the layering piece that goes at the bottom. And then you get this cherry piece with the little diamond cut out. Then you also get another base piece to put underneath this if you wanted to. Or you can miss that piece and just glue on this piece onto the base if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. But I added the pink underneath it so that you can see the pink color through the red. And I double layered the bow part, and you get both of the bow pieces included in the set. One has a stitch detail that goes on top. And of course you can make these separate and then layer them on top of each other as well. But I did really like the look of these two together. So I didn't use the middle piece that's also included in the set. Instead, I used the foam square to add this Hello Kitty face. So pretty and very dimensional. I absolutely love this. And this is the one I did with the heart in the middle instead of a Hello Kitty face. And I used the champagne gold glitter cardstock to cut out my base of the cherries. So I didn't want the brown stalk, I wanted a gold stalk. Then I did another one. These are the big pieces. These are the bigger bows. I did use some holographic green cardstock for the base of the leaf. I love the details that's printed on there. So pretty. And this is the one I did with the heart. So I got to use some puffy stickers for the center part of my bows. And these are really nice size to use as bag topper as well. And great size to gift in Happy Mail also. They are so pretty. Look at them, you guys. So pretty. And so very sweet. Then I used the bag topper set. And this is how it looks. I cut the bag topper part in this maroon color. And see how it's a bag topper? So when you cut it out, it's like this shape here. You fold it in half. Then you layer the cherry pieces. I did use foam tapes in between the base and the layering pieces on top. Now the very top layering piece, it actually looks like this with the facial emotions. But I covered that part with this one to add the cherry sweet word on there. And it looks so pretty as well. So you get the bow pieces included with the base, and this is the layering piece that goes on top of the bow. So you can just make mini bows if you wanted to, instead of making the entire bag topper. This is another bag topper. I use the pearlescent cardstock. And then I use sparkly glitter foam. I did add charcoal gray underneath so you can see the facial expressions. And I love the addition of the Hello Kitty in the middle of the bow. And for the cherry base, I wanted a green stalk this time, so I used the holographic cardstock in green. And this is a really nice bag topper that I can use in the future or for gifting. So I have those. Now, I didn't want to make any more bag toppers. I just wanted to make some cherry pieces. So this is another good thing about this set. You can make bag toppers and you can make cherry pieces like this without the bag topper base. So I made them all in pinky tone. I added a pink ladybug for the middle part of my bow. So pretty. And then I have one with the facial part attached, but I used the flower puffy sticker for the middle part of the bow, and I did use a green stalk. So pretty, very, very pretty. So I have these bow pieces that I can use in any other projects if I wanted to. So I got to make those with the bag topper set. So, so pretty. Then you guys, oh my gosh, I got to make the memory decks card. I made them in 2 different ways. Now, this set is, you can turn it into a shaker by using the frame, but I really wanted mine to be non-shaker but chunky. So what I did use was, I did use the piece that I made without the bag topper like this, right? And then I added the word Hey Sweetie from the Valentine 2026 set. And then underneath this whole cherry bow set, I added the heart rosette. That's also part of the KSCRAFT December release. And this is the smaller size of the heart rosette. Underneath the heart rosette, I added as like a glitter patch that I got from Panda Haul. So you can see the gold outline of the heart. And then for the stalk, I used the glitter brown foam to add the stalk. What I did with the stalk part is that because the set doesn't come with a layering piece of the stalk, I just cut out the piece to cover enough of the stalk part and took it to the die cutting machine and then just cut this bit out here. And then I just added it onto the base. So for the base of the memory decks, I used the pearlescent pink cardstock. And then I added the brown glitter foam. And then I also added the stitch detail leaf part here. I did use a pattern paper, but I also did color it with this color here. It says Vivid Green. It's an alcohol ink marker. And I love the pattern, but I didn't love the how pale the background color was. So I used that vivid color to color it. And this is my very first memory decks card of the cherry. And then when I cut out the frame, you guys, you get the inner part, which is too good to chuck out. So I used the inner part to layer onto the memory decks card base. So I cut out 2 different pattern papers of the base. Then I added the inner part of the frame to here. So this is that matte glitter cardstock that I absolutely love. It is a shade of red, but it's just so, so pretty. Perfect for cherry color. And then I use my fantasy flowers here and here. I also did use that banner, you know, the stamp and die set that's released this month also. I added the 2 pieces onto the cherry shaker part there, and it completed it. Once again, I cut this part out with the brown cardstock for my stalk, used the holographic green for the leaf there as well. So, so pretty. So I have these 2 memory decks cards made, and I didn't waste anything from cutting out stuff. I absolutely loved making all of these. I hope you guys get to make lots of cherry goodness like me and have fun making lots and lots and lots so that you can use it for gift packaging and for Valentine's packaging and just to look at and to smile as well. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you to those who have read my post that I have posted some photos from New Zealand, and thank you so much for your kind comments. Bye for now, everybody.